Nothing beats the adrenaline rush of a close-quarters battle in Fortnite, especially when you're the last one standing. Here, we're in the thick of a nail-biting one-on-one. Each competitor, pushed to their limits, is not just playing the game, they're living it. Every decision matters. Every move can be the difference between victory and defeat. It's not just about quick reflexes, but the strategy, the anticipation, the mind games. And there it is, Victory Royale. Now let's rewind and break down exactly how that win was secured. In Fortnite, knowing where to be and when to be there is half the battle. Let's dive into the importance of strategic positioning. Just like in a game of chess, each move you make in Fortnite can either set you up for success or send you spiraling into a rapid loss. Strategic positioning is all about making sure your moves lead you to victory. But how do you ensure that? Well, it's a blend of understanding the map, using the environment to your advantage, and being aware of your surroundings. Let's take the initial gameplay as an example. The player here doesn't just drop into the map randomly. There's a strategy behind the chosen drop spot. It's an area that offers ample cover and looting opportunities, but most importantly, it provides a strategic advantage over opponents who might land nearby. Now, using the environment to your advantage is another crucial aspect of strategic positioning. Notice how our player uses buildings, trees, and even the terrain to stay hidden or gain a better vantage point. It's not just about hiding, it's about making the environment work for you. Let's talk about the benefits of high ground. Ever heard of the phrase, height gives sight? Well, in Fortnite, it's more than just a saying. Being higher than your opponent provides a clear line of sight, making it easier to spot enemies and land shots. Plus, it's harder for your enemies to hit you when you're above them. Another factor to consider is the storm. Always keep an eye on the storm circle and plan your moves accordingly. You don't want to be caught off guard and lose precious health or worse, get eliminated. Remember, strategic positioning is not just about where you are now, but also where you'll be next. Always think a step ahead. Ask yourself, where are my enemies likely to be? What's the best route to the next safe zone? Where can I find the best cover? With the right positioning, you're not just playing the game, you're controlling it. In Fortnite, building isn't just for defense, it's a weapon in its own right. And oh, what a weapon it can be. The ability to create cover, gain high ground, and outmaneuver your opponent in the blink of an eye is nothing short of a game changer. But just like any other weapon in your arsenal, it requires skill, strategy, and a whole lot of practice to wield effectively. Let's talk about building techniques. We've all seen those towering skyscrapers that seem to spring up out of nowhere. Yes, they're impressive, but they're not the be-all and end-all of building. In fact, sometimes less is more. A well-placed ramp or wall can provide just as much protection and give you that crucial edge in a firefight. And then there's editing. Fast editing is like the secret sauce of building. It allows you to change your builds on the fly, creating doors, windows, or even entire openings wherever you need them. Imagine being able to transform a solid wall into a surprise attack in a heartbeat. That's the power of editing. But how do you use your builds to gain an advantage in fights? The key lies in understanding your environment and your opponent. Use your builds to control the flow of the battle, block off your opponent's line of sight, force them into tight spaces, or create a labyrinth of walls and ramps to confuse and disorient them. And remember, it's not just about building up, it's about building smart. Don't just throw up walls and ramps without a thought. Every piece you place should serve a purpose, whether it's to protect you, to give you a better angle, or to mess with your opponent's plans. In the end, it all comes down to this. Fortnite is a game of speed and strategy, of quick thinking and quicker fingers. Building is your secret weapon, your ace in the hole. Master the art of building and you'll have your enemies scrambling to keep up. Fortnite's diverse arsenal can make or break your game. Let's discuss how our player chooses their weapons. Now, the choices of weapons in Fortnite are as varied as the players themselves. Each firearm, each melee weapon, each explosive serves a unique purpose and fits into a distinct playstyle. Our player, like many professionals, doesn't rely on luck to find the perfect weapon. They adapt their strategy based on what they have at hand. Take, for instance, the good old-fashioned shotgun. Close range, high damage, high risk. It's a favorite for players who thrive in the chaos of point-blank skirmishes. Our player, however, knows when to swap out the shotgun for a tactical submachine gun. The rapid-fire, mid-range capabilities of the SMG can often outclass the shotgun in many a battle scenario. And then, there's the sniper rifle. For some, it's a weapon of patience and precision. For others, it's a gamble, a single shot in the dark that could turn the tide of the match. Our player uses the sniper rifle not just for eliminations, but for reconnaissance. A well-placed shot can reveal enemy positions, and sometimes a missed shot can be just as useful, creating a distraction while they move to a better position. Let's not forget about explosives, the unsung heroes of many victories. Grenades, rocket launchers, C4, these tools of destruction can turn a well-fortified fortress into a pile of rubble in seconds. Our player uses explosives sparingly, understanding that while they can bring down structures, they can also give away their position. Ultimately, it's all about balance. A good player knows how to use each weapon in their loadout effectively, and our player is no exception. They understand that the right weapon at the right time can make all the difference. It's not just about having the most powerful weapon, it's about using what you have to your advantage. A well-rounded loadout is key to adapting to any situation Fortnite throws at you. Let's return to the final moments of our match and see how our player claims their victory royale. As the storm circle narrows, our player finds themselves locked in a tense one-on-one, the culmination of their strategic positioning, build battles, and weapon choices. The stakes are high, the pressure is on, but our player is ready. In these final moments, every decision counts, every move matters, and our player is a master of decision-making. They've studied their opponent, learned their patterns, and now they're ready to make their move. They start with a feint, a quick dash to the left, drawing out a shot from their opponent. It's a risky move, sure, but it pays off. With their opponent momentarily distracted, our player seizes the opportunity, building a ramp up and over, gaining the high ground. But they don't stop there. They know that in Fortnite, the high ground is an advantage, but it's not a guarantee. So they keep moving, keep building, keep their opponent guessing. They're not just playing the game, they're playing the player. And then in one swift, decisive moment, they strike. They've baited out their opponent, made them think they were safe, and then when they least expect it, our player drops down, shotgun in hand, and delivers the final blow. It's a moment of triumph, a moment of victory, but more than that, it's a testament to our players' skill, their strategy, their sheer determination. They've navigated the chaos of the storm, outbuilt and outgunned their opponents, and emerged victorious. And it all comes down to this: the final showdown, the moment where everything they've worked for, everything they've fought for, comes to fruition. It's not just about the victory royale, it's about the journey, the strategy, the thrill of the game. And that, folks, is how you secure a victory royale. From strategic positioning to weapon choices, Fortnite is a game of constant decision-making. We've delved deep into the heart of this epic battle royale, examining the strategies that can send you soaring into the sky or tumbling down to defeat. We've seen how crucial it is to choose the right spot on the map. Positioning isn't just about where you land, it's about every move you make from the moment you hit the ground. It's about anticipating the storm, predicting your enemy's movements, and staying one step ahead. We've explored the intricacies of build battles. Building isn't just a way to get high ground, it's a way to outsmart, outmaneuver, and outplay your opponents. We've seen how a well-placed ramp, a quick wall, or a timely edit can turn the tide of a fight. We've talked about weapon choices, how the right weapon at the right time can make all the difference. We've seen the power of the shotgun at close range, the precision of the sniper rifle from afar, and the versatility of the assault rifle in between. And finally, we've witnessed the thrill of the final showdown. The tension, the adrenaline, the sweet taste of victory. Remember, in Fortnite, every decision counts. So play smart and you'll find yourself on the path to victory.